This is one of the worst takes in sports, and it could cost teams millions. See, since 2011, the NCAA Selection Committee has scheduled the last four at-large selections and the lowest-seeded automatic bid winners to play in the first four. Now, critics of the first four, like Jon Rothstein, have said that this is unfair, and instead should be tweaked to only include the final 8 at-large bids, giving all automatic qualifiers a guaranteed spot in the first round. There's just one problem with this idea. It would actually be horrible for most of these teams. See, every year, the NCAA sets aside a pool of money called the basketball fund that they use to pay out each team depending on how far they advance. Technically, this money gets paid to that team's conference and then split between teams, but in any case, that pool of money last year was worth $171 million, meaning each game a team plays in the tournament is worth $342,000. But that's not even the best part, because the NCAA pays that amount every year for the next 6 years, making the actual value of every game played in this year's tournament worth over $2 million between now and 2031. And that can be program-changing money for a lot of the automatic qualifiers this year. I mean, just take Alabama State, for example. The 16-seeded conference champion won their first 4 game this week against another 16 seed. This means that they'll now be getting paid for playing in 2 tournament games, earning them a total of $684,000. For context, the Hornets men's basketball team only made around $832,000 during all of last season, meaning just by winning 1 game in the tournament, they've almost doubled their program's total earnings. However, if they were to have just started in the first round against Auburn, like many critics of the first 4 want, then they would have only gotten paid for playing in 1 game before inevitably losing to a 1 seed. Plus, I really don't see what the problem is letting a few evenly matched teams get the chance to actually win a game in March Madness before eventually getting blown out.